You haven't done much today. Honestly, maybe nothing at all. And yet, here you are, still completely exhausted. It isn't that good kind of tired you feel after a long workout or a productive day. It's not even about being sleepy. It's a heavy, dull ache that sits somewhere deep behind your eyes, the kind of drain that doesn't go away just because you laid down for a while. And you probably feel a little guilty about it, like you haven't earned it. You tell yourself you need to do something difficult, something productive, just to justify feeling this way. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the exhaustion that makes no sense on paper. The tiredness that has no easy explanation, so you end up trying to explain it away instead of just letting yourself feel it. You woke up this morning, and nothing catastrophic happened. You didn't run a marathon. You didn't have a hard conversation. Maybe you answered a few messages, scrolled for a while, moved from the bedroom to the kitchen, and then back again. On paper, it was a light day, a nothing day. And yet, by the time the afternoon rolled around, you felt like you'd been carrying something heavy since the moment you opened your eyes. You felt like you'd been hauling a weight you couldn't even see. So you tried to rest, and it didn't really work. You tried to distract yourself, and that didn't work either. Now you're sitting there with this low, flat feeling, and wondering what's wrong with you. You're searching for a why, but you can't find one. Because technically, nothing is wrong. Nothing happened. That's the part that makes it confusing. It's the part that makes it feel lonely. If something actually had gone wrong, at least you'd have a reason to point to. You'd have a justification for the fatigue. But when there is no event, you start to think the problem is you. But the reality is, this is just your baseline right now. This is just a regular day for you. Here is something we rarely acknowledge. Some of the most exhausting things you do are completely invisible. There is a massive hidden cost to the work no one sees. Think about the anxious thoughts running in the background of your mind, like a heavy program. Think about the way you scan every room you enter. Think the way you hold your feelings down because it's not the right time, or there's no one to tell, or maybe you've already said it before and nothing changed. Those things cost something, and sometimes everything. Emotional suppression. Anxiety that doesn't announce itself but just lives in your chest and hums quietly all day. These don't look like struggle from the outside, but they are work. Constant and unrecognized work. Most of us have been doing this for so long that we've forgotten it isn't normal. We just assume that everyone else was tired in the same way and just coping better. But that comparison is a lie. And believing that you are the only one falling short is the most exhausting work of all. The world doesn't have much patience for tiredness without a cause. So when you're tired for no reason, people would ask, why? What for? So you push through. You tell yourself to just move, to just do something. And maybe that works for a few hours. But the fatigue always comes back. You didn't fix it, you just postponed it. I spent a long time telling myself I hadn't done enough to justify feeling this way. I piled shame on top of my exhaustion, which only made the weight heavier. Surviving should feel like enough. But the world keeps asking what you did, what you achieved, what you have to show. And when all you have is the fact that you got through the day, it's easy to feel like that doesn't count. But it does. Getting through is enough. You are allowed to be exhausted by things that don't show up on a to-do list. You are allowed to be tired from a day that looked perfectly easy to everyone else. The effort that nobody sees is still effort. Today, my win was saying no without over-explaining why. That was it. No breakthroughs, no grand achievements, just one message, one rejection to protect myself. But I'm counting it. If your version of a win today was just finally taking a shower, or getting dressed, or simply making it to the evening, count that too. Not because it's inspiring or fits some highlight reel, but because it's real, and because it cost you something to get there. You don't have to explain your exhaustion to anyone. Today you weren't doing nothing. You were carrying something. That's not the same thing.